Man, I've been gone so long. We live and we are live, bro. You are kicking it with your boy Stoddy. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody out there that like, subscribe, that's been sharing my content, that's been listening to my podcast, Stoddy Uncool. I feel so far removed. Like literally, I've been gone, man, between life, school, work, bruh. I just really ain't been online like that. But I have missed everybody. I've been seeing y'all still trying to interact with me, still playing my stuff. Like y'all literally still listening to my podcast. And that's really where I'm the most active. Like actually trying to make a video has not been easy because you got to study too. When you're in school, you got to study. Those of you that are in school, y'all know what I'm talking about, but you got to study, right? But I said, man, let me get on here and just say my piece. It has been a lot going on. So we might as well just get on into it, get on into it, and get on into it. First and foremost, I think I'm going to go ahead and get this on out the way. A lot of people have been wanting me to talk about this, and I'm regretting that I'm not talking about this on my call-in show because one of my loyal listeners was asking me to talk about this on the call-in show. But y'all, this to me is just really, really. I mean, I don't know if y'all been watching Baddies. I've tried to keep up with Baddies. I was like literally had to binge watch it. I was like three episodes behind, but these sisters of mine should have never ever been on this show. You hear me? Maybe I need to make it like I just want y'all to see like they should have never ever been on this show. Do you hear me? They should have never been on this show. This was very cringy to watch. You got a sister who is being kissed that is super jealous of her sister, and there's so many layers to this, man. Like it's so many different layers to this because what you see this type of stuff going on in the Black community, especially with the women. You hear me? And that's why I wanted to have a call-in show for the women to talk about this because the sibling. It's one thing to have a sibling rivalry, but the envy and jealousy that I'm seeing here, because she was like, oh, I feel like I need to get this chain. But ladies, she like, man, when they was arguing, it was really bad, and I felt sorry for TinkaaBellaa because TinkaaBellaa shouldn't have really. She was like, I don't want to be on camera. This ain't nothing I even want to see. Like, you don't want to see this shit. This ain't something you want to fucking see. You got these sisters online. Like, she was literally jealous of her sister for getting a fucking Baddies chain. Bruh, like, what are we talking about right now? You feel me? Like, it was just, all of it was just weird. And MeatBall, you are the more famous sister. I knew MeatBall before I knew who Tinka was. But I feel like MeatBall was like, oh, you know, I got this upper hand on my sister because I'm famous and she's not. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go on this show and this is about to elevate me. I'm shitting on my sister. Don't forget, they want to shit. Like, I'm shitting on my sister. You feel me? This is her whole MO. It's like she want to shit on her sister. I'm better than her. And it's weird to me, man. All of it is strange. And then you see TinkaaBellaa get on the show and she getting her fame. She getting her flowers. Like she putting her work in, kicking ass, whooping ass, dragging her. Like, you know, literally putting her work in. She's a likable person. She funny as fuck. And MeatBall was jealous of that. Her relationship with the other girls, MeatBall was jealous of. You hear me? All of that. And you could feel the jealousy from here. Like from the screen, I could feel the jealousy. And I don't know if y'all listen. If you ain't got no siblings, this might not be for you. But if you got siblings, even if you a man that got another male sibling or a female that got another female sibling, you'll know what I'm talking about. This shit was disturbing as fuck to watch. This girl TinkaaBellaa, and when they was arguing, MeatBall was like, "Why be hating on the bitch that ain't got shit?" Jesus, like you could just see that it was bad, and then Scotty and Biggie were just watching this unfold. And they said Scotty was like, this was like boiling up. So you could tell that they had probably been having words off camera. And TinkaaBellaa was probably trying to stop from some of this shit being aired. Like, you don't want to go on the show with your sister and start beefing with your motherfucking family about to beat her up. She was like, I'd never speak to you again. You feel me? She was hurt. She was hurt that you publicly, my sister's publicly hating on me. You know what I'm saying? Like publicly hating on me, bro. The shit's crazy. My hat look real funny, man. I don't know if it's just me, bro. My hat look funny than a bitch. I don't know. Anyway, the shit was just really weird, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. But yeah, we like MeatBall. And even when Jayla was trying to explain to her, like, man, this ain't even about no chain. Like, you already put your work in. Like, don't even think like that. Like, literally, like, you got to chill. And I'm sorry, not Jayla, Sapphire. Sapphire, like, it's coming off as a hater. Like the women, shout out to Sapphire because I really don't like Sapphire like that as a person on here because she just be doing a little bit too much sometimes. You feel me? She be doing a little bit too much with the big pencil. She is fucking beautiful. Never said she, bro. I'm talking about stalker IG. She's fucking bad. She's probably one of the baddest chocolate women I've seen in the game for a while. Like Lil Mama put some good work in. Like, yeah, shout out to me. Shout out to Upland Brewery if you in that town. Cool little beer I've been drinking. Cool little, nice little mellow vibe. But yeah, we like Sapphire, but we don't like Sapphire when she doing all that little extra shit. But she called a spade a spade. Like, yeah, MeatBall, you kind of coming off as a hater. You coming off as a straight up hater. And it's sad because this is your sister. You mad that your sister is getting her little shine on? People like I want to follow Tinka. You feel me? Like I like Tinka. I like it was funny when Diamond called her Stinker. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny. But we like Tinka, man. Tinka is hilarious. Like she funny. We like her. So yeah, it's sad that her own sister don't like her. Her own sister. You could tell that they real estranged. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like when you cool with your sibling, y'all cool, but then y'all break up. Y'all might fall out. Don't talk for 2-3 years. Motherfucker might have a baby, 2-3 kids. Like and bruh, this is not taking nothing from MeatBall. Like I want to go ahead and say this. MeatBall, you are beautiful. You can tell MeatBall still probably getting her some dick. You getting your attention. It's not like you like it's weird. She's like, do I gotta be pretty? Do I gotta be a prissy? Like, no, you can just be yourself, but you can tell that she really wants to be like this prissy girl like her sister, but you pretty on your own right. Like black women gotta learn to love themselves, man. Love yourself, man. This shit was really, really bad to just watch, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was ugly. It was ugly to watch. It wasn't entertaining at all. It was ugly. I was embarrassed for Tinka and MeatBall. This is not something that you want to see unfold on camera. I'm glad that they coming back, but I don't. If they come back, I hope they're in a good space because seeing the siblings beef ain't never fun. Me and my brothers beef, it ain't never fun, right? Because it's 4 boys, right? When we beef, it ain't never fun, which we haven't beefed in years. But, bruh, it's like a tornado, man. So, yeah, I know that it was probably real ugly off camera. We only scratching the surface of what we seeing. But what we see shining bright like a diamond is her jealousy towards her sister. And that's sad. That's sad to watch. And I'm going to move on from this. I'm going to move on from this. I apologize because I wanted other people's input on this. And I apologize to Nine, the Star Child. That's one of my listeners. She wanted to get in on this. And we can revisit this whenever. Y'all know when we do the call-in show, we can talk about whatever. If it happened a month ago, 3 weeks ago, 6 months ago, if it's something on your heart that you want to speak on, let's speak on that shit. Because, this always relevant to me. It's always relevant to me. So yeah, I wanted to speak on that thing, but I guess I'm gonna segue into my other stuff just to keep the temperature on the same type of time. Let me stop sharing my screen so I can go ahead and get on the next one. But I don't even know if I want to play this because they'll ding me if my shit ain't up to par. So let me share my screen anyway, and we're gonna get into it. Let me see. I want to talk about this the one. She said, I ain't gonna lie, as corny as Mariah was, you feel me? That look. And what made me mad is that she actually looked like she was beating Bianca up, right? It's like, damn, y'all know Mariah Lynn lamed in a bitch. Like, why the fuck did we gotta like Mariah Lynn beating Bianca up? She ain't gonna never ever let this shit live this shit down. Like it's gonna be the equivalency of when when Nicki Minaj shouted out Natalie. It's gonna be that equivalency. So yeah, I don't like Mariah Lynn. I think she is unnecessary for the show. She be trying to insert herself. I feel like Mariah Lynn act like when you see people like Mariah Lynn interact with black folks, it takes me back to high school. Like you could tell that y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me know if y'all know what I'm talking about. When the high school girls get together and shit like that, Mariah Lynn is a little girl and everybody want that black woman, that black man on their side. Just know that. That's all I'm gonna say. I know what I'm talking about. But I don't really care for Mariah Lynn like that. I'm gonna make this bigger for y'all. But yeah, she beat Bianca up. One thing about Mariah Lynn, she gonna scrap now. She gonna scrap. But we don't like Mariah Lynn as a person. No, the fuck we don't. We know the fuck we don't. Yeah, so I just want to bring that out there. This is the most I'll talk about Mariah Lynn here because we didn't like the shit with her mama. You feel me? We didn't like the shit with with Bianca, really though. Really, you flip flop. Like she flip flop. She go wherever the black folks blow her. Wherever the motherfucking wind blow that bitch, that's where she goes. And that's why we don't like her. We don't really care for people like her. So yeah, but shout out to the baddies though, man. The baddies be lit, man. If you ain't paid for the shit, go ahead and pay for it. Lemon Pepper making some money, man. They making some money now. Definitely making some money. So yeah, we'll move on from that. I also want to highlight this little thicky one. Miss Kehlani. I don't know if Kehlani's going by they, them anymore, right? Somebody said her ability to give soft girl era stud so effortless needs to be studied. Yeah, I remember when she was in her stud girl era. I ain't gonna lie. I remember when she was, but even then she was fuckable. Like, man, Kehlani is bad, man. She's bad. So she evicted her baby daddy from her backyard. Now she can work out in that space in peace. Damn, is that what? I don't even know what that was about. She in a cult. I ain't forget. I don't know nothing about no cult, but I know that she's fucking beautiful. Hey, right here, can you see her eyes in that thumbnail? Her eyes kind of look crazy eyes a little bit, y'all. Y'all see it. I don't know if she did that on purpose. She look like she be burning your motherfucking house down type shit. I don't know. But Kehlani is Thicky Lonnie. She's Thicky Lonnie out here. She's Thicky Lonnie. She's definitely Thicky Lonnie out here. What else we got going on? Oh, yes. Let me go ahead and speak on this, too. I should have said, we were supposed to stay on the baddies thing. My bad. Y'all know I'd be having all these screens open. I ain't get to watch it. Let's talk about Big Kiva in Friends. Diamond the Body sneaks Big Kiva while she's arguing with Tasiki. Whatever the case was. One thing about Big Kiva I like is that she remind me of a regular bitch. I seen a bitch like Big Kiva at the gas station yesterday. I was in line getting my switch with a bitch named Big Kiva the other day. But I like how she fight. You can tell she's definitely from the Midwest. But I don't like how Diamond is really likable. Y'all can't tell me that Diamond's not likable like a motherfucker. Like, Diamond's really, really likable on this thing. But it's kind of giving peon. And Tasiki, like, go fight her. You hear me? Like, I don't like that. We really, tell me if I'm wrong if Diamond don't remind you of Ann from the last season. But like a more funner Ann that be fighting the shit. But we see she do a lot of shit for clout. This Diamond. I like Diamond. I follow Diamond. I do think she got a botched BBL. I ain't gonna front. Her ass still look good. It's kind of botchy. Like, he be looking good in certain frames and shit. But if you see her just, I seen a botched BBL type of Diamond in the gas station the other day. You feel me? So, yeah, we like Big Kiva. We like Antonio Brown's baby mama, but they kind of giving filler for this season. So, yeah, I don't really care for them. But I don't like how Diamond's looking like the peon. Like, she's kind of like the peon. She's doing whatever the baddies say. She's really been more fighting than anybody on the show. You feel me? So, yeah, we don't really care for how they got Diamond looking. We already know that you're going to be back because you just got here. So we get that. But you ain't got to make it so obvious that you like the minion of the baddie girls. Like, that's just, it's kind of embarrassing for me. So, yeah, this end up becoming like a baddies thing. And I don't even want to segue into anything else. So I think I'm going to cap it off right there. I think I'm just going to safely cap it off right there. But yeah, I've been catching up. I'm gonna watch the Jocelyn Cabaret, and I'm gonna watch the audition and shit like that too. Tasiki be looking stupid in the confessionals. Whatever outfits and shit she be having on, she be looking dumb. I just want to throw that out there too. Everybody know that she can fight. That's cool, but I feel like everybody trying to coddle behind her because they know Tasiki gonna fight too, and I don't like that either. But yeah, tell me what y'all think about my video down below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. I've been gone for a while. Make sure you be a light. I've been busy and I'm gonna take a lot of breaks because literally I'm overwhelmed with school, work, etc. So yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna push out as much content as I possibly can for y'all. Yeah, loves and hugs. Deuce, y'all. Be a light.